Hurry Up Tomorrow is the new Trey Edward Shults movie. Trey Edward Shults, I've seen his last two movies, which was It Comes at Night, which was like kind of a horror thriller, and then his latest one before this, which was Waves. So this movie stars The Weeknd, Jenna Ortega, and a little bit of Barry Keoghan. So my thoughts in summary are, it's not great. Could have been a lot better. I think girls who are chronically on TikTok will love it. So if you fall in that category, go check it out. But for me, I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. I see a lot of people that are saying it's like the worst movie of the year, which I don't think it's that. Do I think it's a great movie? No. Do I think it's a good movie? Also no. Do I think it's a bad movie? No. It's pretty much like a nothing movie. Yeah, so that's the short review. But I'll get into some specifics, but if you want to go watch it, go watch it. So to kind of break down the plot, pretty much you see everything that's going to happen in the trailer. Like the whole time I was waiting for like some sort of something different to unfold, but no, it was pretty much exactly what I expected. Yeah, so basically the plot of this movie, we got The Weeknd, and he plays himself, and The Weeknd's going through it. He just got broken up with his girlfriend, and he's really distraught, and that's causing stress on his voice. So his tour is not going well because his voice keeps cracking, and Barry Keoghan is his manager, and Barry Keoghan's really trying to push The Weeknd hard, but The Weeknd kind of wants to not tour anymore because he's so sad. He's a sad boy. Then at the same time, Jenna Ortega burns her house down for no other reason than just to burn the house down. And then she runs away from home and goes to wherever The Weeknd was. She goes to his concert, and The Weeknd's voice cracks. He gets really mad, and he runs off stage. Jenna Ortega then follows The Weeknd, pretends to accidentally bump into him, but actually she's kind of like a crazy fan. And then The Weeknd, after bumping into this random girl in a like the employees only section, I don't know what else you call it, he's pretty much just like, oh, hey, I'm running away. Do you want to go with me? Which, you know, if I'm The Weeknd and Jenna Ortega bumps into me, probably I'm saying the same thing. But, yeah, so then him and Jenna Ortega, without knowing each other at all, go to the boardwalk, and they have like a little date. Then The Weeknd shows her his SoundCloud song. Jenna Ortega cries, and she opens up about how she can't trust anybody while like really easily opening up to somebody she just barely met. And then wake up the next morning. The Weeknd is kind of like fixed now because he slept with Jenna Ortega, so he's kind of like, yeah, I'm chilling. Confidence is back. So he's ready to get back on the grind. Meanwhile, Jenna Ortega, kind of obsessed with The Weeknd and doesn't want him to leave. And The Weeknd's trying to make it like a one-night stand, and basically kind of flips out on her and is like, bro, you're being really weird. And then she clonks him on the head with a bottle. Then The Weeknd goes through this trippy dream that I don't understand. Wakes up, he's tied to the bed, and then Jenna Ortega tortures him by making him listen to his own music, which, for me, also would be torture if I had to listen to The Weeknd. And she also dances to The Weeknd, and her dance moves are awful. And for a split second, I was not attracted to Jenna Ortega. So Trey Edward Shults is, you know, he's working some sort of magic there. Then Barry Keoghan comes to the room, and he's like, hey guys, what's going on here? And then him and Jenna Ortega fight, and she stabs him in the neck with a piece of glass. And then she's about to burn The Weeknd. She pours gasoline on The Weeknd. She's about to burn him alive. But The Weeknd sings a beautiful sonnet for like 3 straight minutes. It's pretty much, it's a really long song. and he sings the entire thing a cappella, and Jenna Ortega starts crying, and then she lets him go, and they burn the hotel room, and then that's the end of the movie. It's kind of like a Batman v Superman Martha sort of situation there. So, dude, there might have been a lot of stuff, and maybe people are gonna be like, "Oh, you don't understand the deeper meaning. There's so much symbolism." Dog, where? Show me where and why. You know, maybe I just don't understand it, but it just feels like visually, it looks pretty good. Visually, it's cool. I like the music. The sound is really cool also. But ultimately, man, it's just kind of nothing. There's nothing you're not going to expect if you've seen a trailer. It doesn't do anything really revolutionary. So yeah, man, I can't really vouch for it and encourage you to go watch it. But if you think you'd be interested, go watch it and form your own opinion, obviously. I might just not be the demographic that they were shooting for with this. So yeah, I give it a solid 2.5 out of 5. Go check it out if you want. Okay, see ya.